5.
The early morning show. Welcome back to the Beardy 5 Podcast, the only place where every week you get a boatload of bullshit from Tux Space Share. My mic was off.
I'm Ted.
Welcome back. We're just going to roll with it. It happens sometimes.
Damn, that sucks.
It's the morning show. What do you do?
So,
Welcome to S&J in the morning.
wait.
Now you do it.
What do I do?
Welcome to S&J in the morning.
Welcome to S&J in the morning. 99.7.
The Ride. No. 95.7 FM.
Our friends call us.
The Ride.
Do you think we could cut it in morning radio?
I don't know.
To me, perfect job.
I think it would be very fun.
We'd murder it.
Yeah.
The only thing,
It'd just be hard for me to deal with all the advertisements.
yeah, but we wouldn't, like, it's just part of the job.
Yeah, but you don't just get to free ball it as much.
You know, newspapers went by the wayside. You know, all these things, all these medias went by the wayside. Morning shows are still there.
Yeah.
You know, Sirius XM, it's still there.
Even Jared and Katie in the morning's still there.
FM radio, it's still there. I'd like to see the numbers. I'd like to know, like, are we falling off, or is it right up there? I'm sure it's not exactly where it was.
Yeah.
But is it up there? And also, they do record a podcast with their greatest hits of the morning or whatever.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, like, well, all these radio stations, they'll do, you know, like the best of May 28th,
Yeah.
2020, you know, and they'll put it out. A lot of them do. So I'm sure that gets a lot of hits because some of that stuff I just don't need to hear. You know, some of the morning show, like, what's that one, John Boy and Billy and the Big Show on the radio?
Welcome to the big show on the radio.
And then they'd ring a cowbell and everybody go,
Sappy, sap.
wah, 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 and everybody would start laughing. That's what all the guys, if you graduated between 1976 pickup sticks and 1988 pickup stick,
Yeah.
like graduated high school,
you listen to John Boy and
Boy and
Billy.
the Big Show on the radio.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
That was their shit.
Yeah.
Like, they love John Boy and Billy
Oh, my gosh.
and the Big Show on the radio.
I got sick of it.
I did too.
Because that's all the guys at work when I first
A young
started.
buck.
That's all they listened to was John Boy and Billy in the morning.
And thought it was hilarious.
Oh my God, they'd sit there and crack up, and I was like, nothing happened.
It's not.
They're just laughing loud, and y'all think it's funny that they're laughing loud.
It's not my type of comedy.
No.
One thing they did do, John Boy and Billy, they capitalized on the grilling sauce on their audience, and they made all these grilling sauces and stuff.
Oh, did they?
Yeah,
That was smart.
it's in Ingles, just like JR. I feel like we should come out with a grilling sauce, like a hot sauce.
I'll do a hot sauce.
We could make it with peppers from my own personal garden. Finished the garden.
Oh, you're
yesterday.
going to have to grow something stronger than your jalapenos.
Yesterday was a hell. So we're having to record this on Sunday morning because yesterday was a doozy.
I was like dead to the world.
So Friday, I had this plan. I was going to camp with the kids and, you know, stuff like that, and build a fire and
Have a fruit brews.
yeah, and so Jess came over, Marky Mark came over, a couple friends, and we were just, you know, eating hot dogs and hamburgers by the fire.
We was having fun. We was going to vibe.
You know, we was gonna vibe, play a little can jam.
Yeah.
You've never played, have you?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I played with you.
Oh, Mark had never played.
Yeah.
Can jam's an awesome game. I know we talked about it last week, but damn, that's awesome.
It's a fun game, but for me, that's a 1 or 2 beer game.
Can jam or cornhole?
For me, cornhole.
For me, can jam all day.
Because Can Jam, I can't get drunk on Can Jam
Why?
because there's too much work involved. You know that playing Can Jam, you gotta be moving.
That's why I like it.
Yeah, but if you was 7-8 beers deep,
I would probably go through a table
exactly
as I do.
exactly.
Yeah, so it would be even more fun.
No, you'd end up getting yourself hurt, and then
Anyway.
we'd have to go to the what you call it at 6 a.m, and I'd be puking.
Thanks for the memory.
Oh.
Now, Bob, with the weather. Now that you got to remember, this is S&J in the morning. Like, what if this was a morning show? How would we? Like, how would you bring it in? What would we do here? Who would bring it in? Like, I know you bring in the podcast. Would you bring in the morning show?
No,
Why?
because I'm a little ill in the mornings.
You are kind of hateful in the morning. It's like the only time that I'm happy.
No, but I'm more of a morning person than most people I know. But I don't guess I'm ill in the mornings. I guess I'm ill when I go to work Monday mornings.
Yeah, you're pretty suck at work on Monday mornings.
That's because I've enjoyed my weekend and now I have to lay shit pipe.
So, Friday night we were camping and we ate some burgers and this stuff. It's just down in the yard down here by the barn. So all the kids bailed on me and went up to the house and slept in the house. And I had 2 tents set up down there. And
Somehow.
Jess ended up getting obliterated off like 3 or 4 beers. Those big
Shouts out New River Brewing.
those big high gravity beers from New River Brewing or whatever it is.
I got drunk, son.
Yeah. And so we had planned on we had some business to attend to on Saturday morning. We had to be in Asheville by 8:30.
Yeah.
So we had to leave by 6 o'clock. And I played hell getting Jess up Saturday morning at 6
You
o'clock.
text me, you called me.
Texted him, I called him, and then when I pulled up in his driveway, he texted me back and said,
I'm trying.
I'm trying. Yeah, he said, I'm trying. Well, Jess gets in the truck or in the Jeep. We're going
In the Yeep.
yeah, we're going over to meet Dad to ride over to Asheville, and son, he's gone. Like it looks like somebody took a bunch of water and pumped it under his cheeks and under his eyes and stuff. You had that fat eye,
Yeah.
like where your eyes was fat.
Yeah.
I perfectly described it, didn't I?
Yeah. It's like somebody injected water under your eye.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's perfect.
So we get over to Dad's and Dad starts laughing.
Never heard it described that way.
We get over to Dad's and Dad starts, and you can feel it too. You can feel that fat eye.
Like if you touched it, you know this. If you touched it right here, it'd raise up over here.
The more we're talking about it, my eyes are getting fat. Is that for you? Like I feel like I'm making my eyes get fat. Like
Can you fake a hangover to get out of stuff?
I don't know.
I'm hungover. I can't go to the family reunion.
So
I don't want the grandmas to see me this way.
we get over to Dad's and he starts laughing. Jess beeline straight for the back seat. When he gets in the Jeep, he said, "I'm sitting in the back." I was like, "All right." So we get over to Dad's and Jess beelines for the back seat. Dad said, "I know you boys wasn't gonna make it on time." It was 6:11. Okay, for him, 6:11 was super late.
Yeah, when we were going to meet him at 6.
Yeah. So we get over there at 6:11. Get in his truck at 6:11, and he said, "I knew you boys wasn't gonna make it on time." I said, "Why?" He said, "'Cause Jess texted me at 11:30 wanting to take the Jeeps over there," and Jess to this day still thinks it's an ingenious idea.
I do. I thought it would be a good time. Now, he says that he wouldn't want to take his, which I kind of understand. His is CJ5.
That was a long drive, brother.
His is a CJ5, but if we took mine and yours, I think we would have been fine.
I wouldn't have wanted to do it.
Your Jeep's on coil springs. Your Jeep rides like a car.
But we get in.
You would have it made.
We get in the truck, and Jess immediately, I take off my coat, and Jess grabs it up. He eases it up out of the passenger seat of the back seat and throws it there in the window. And he's curling over there, son. He's getting comfortable. And you know that if you're a little tired and you're leaving out early, There's nothing better than that back seat of a comfortable car.
with a hoodie up in the window.
With a hoodie in the window, bro.
Yeah.
Like I could do it without the hoodie. I've spent many a times where I've had the side of the top of my head bouncing against that window, and it's been plenty comfortable.
Or you've got your hand right here.
Yeah.
And when you do bounce, you smack your hand, and then all at once, all three of you smack the window.
Yeah.
And
it's still plenty comfortable.
I just still don't wake up. You know.
But dang, Jess, he slept. I think he fell asleep a little bit on the way, and then we stopped at Wendy's for breakfast. By the by, Wendy's breakfast Beardy 5 tip.
It's number one.
Get you some. Like we've talked about it. It's good stuff. It's real.
Beardy 5 tip. Wendy's, get you some.
Get some Wendy's breakfast. Anyway, and as soon as Jess down that Wendy's breakfast, he had those potato wedges.
Yeah.
He was gone, son. That was it. That was it. I don't think you woke up till we got very close.
The last thing I remember waking up to was meeting the guy at the hotel that we had to follow at that little trashy hotel.
Oh Lord!
Then I fell asleep again and didn't wake up till we got almost to the equipment.
So he wanted us to meet him at this little steakhouse, and it looked like it had been out of commission for years. It was like Larry's Steaks and more.
It didn't die because of the coronavirus.
It was Larry. The sign said Larry's Steaks plus the plus sign more. Larry's Steaks plus more.
Yeah.
And there was a shit hotel beside it, a shit hotel across the street. It was a rough little area.
Yeah.
I mean, there was some drifters walking around there. It was a rough spot.
Yeah.
Anyway, spent the whole day over there, hotter than Hades.
It was hot over
in
there.
Lake Lure or whatever. Hotter than Hades over there. We eat some Champs chicken.
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
Champs chicken. It was gas station chicken.
It was gas station chicken. Some
And
of the
this
best
guy-
gas station chicken.
And it was great, but
It was still gas station chicken.
it was still gas station chicken.
Yeah.
But this guy, he swore by it. He thought, now this is better than your grandma's chicken.
Yeah.
Like he thought it was the best chicken in the world.
Make you slap your mama.
Yeah,
It
but
wasn't that good. It was like the top tier of gas station chicken.
It was
but-
a Hunch Brothers pizza of chicken.
Yeah.
It
like
was the
Hunch
best-
Brothers is awesome.
Hunch Brothers is the best gas station pizza.
Yeah.
But
I'd rather go to Mellow Mushroom.
it's still gas station
if
pizza.
I've got the choice.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, we made it was a hell of a day, and got back about 3:30, and then had to move a refrigerator.
yeah.
Still hungover.
No, I was pretty good by
No,
that
you was
point.
good by then. Had to move a fridge. What'd you do when you got home?
I played banjo for a few hours.
Okay.
That honestly, so I've been working out of town, and I told Sid I found this old banjo in Mom's basement, and I thought, well, shit, I want to learn this. And honestly, I think it's helped me as far as, because me and you've been talking off air about, getting away from some of the TV and phone and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. I think it's helped me because it's gave my mind something to be occupied with.
Okay.
And like last night, after we got back, I sat there and played the banjo for hours. I only know one song, but it's just if you find something like fun like that can
I
occupy
bet
your
Kayla
mind.
loves that.
I mean, she don't care because I know how bad
What are you picking at?
my nuts, but I know how bad it would piss her off because I remember how when I was learning the guitar, Mom. So I'll either go in a different room or shut the door. My favorite thing to do is set out on my front porch and pick it.
Oh man, this front porch weather, son.
This is
It
front porch weather.
bro.
It's perfect.
I've been waiting all year, and last year I ran my mouth. You know how I do sometimes. I was
Yeah.
like, I'm going camping every weekend. Went camping twice.
Yeah.
This year
you're running your mouth again. Are you gonna do it
my tent's still set up.
next to the barn?
Okay.
I'm talking about real deal camping.
There's limitations this year because I'm having a kid here in about 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So there's limitations to my camping. So there'll be little limitations to my shit talking.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna do something. If I have to camp at the barn, I will do that. If I can keep one of the kids down there, we'll be doing it.
Here's my thing though, and we've talked about this. You said yourself, if we camped at Mount Rogers, it would be hard for you not to just ease up to the cabin. How do you think them kids are with their fresh, nice bed 15 feet from them?
They slept in the floor in the living room.
Well, that's because there's TV. Stevie the TV.
Friends reference. When I got home yesterday, I needed to plant my garden. I'm all about this gardening, son.
Yeah.
We had a shit in a pot, in different pots out behind the house. I mean, out, on the back porch at the old house. Well, last year we grew a small little. I said
a box garden?
I said we're gonna start small,
Yeah.
and it was awesome. And I love having my peppers. Like I'd Peter Piper pick a pepper right. that was gonna be good. That was gonna be good. So I could just walk right up to the top of the hill and grab my peppers for my stuff because I eat it with my steaks, with my eggs, with everything. So I had to plant yesterday. Planted the garden. I got this shock collar for the dog to try to get it to keep it from it'll grab shit and run off with it, and I didn't want it running off my plants.
Yeah.
Damn thing, that shock collar don't work for shit. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Why?
Cause it just don't. I mean, it don't affect it. I don't know if it's got too much fur because it's got the thing where it makes a sound. It goes beep beep beep, or it buzzes, or it'll shock them.
Yeah.
And the third option's to shock them, which I had to try not to use. Dang thing wouldn't even shock the dog.
Maybe you don't have it tight enough.
That's what I thought. And it's got these little rubber pieces. It says you can take those off and wet the met. Sounds pretty barbaric, don't it?
Yeah.
But anyway, I've been shocked by it at 85 out of 100. So I know the dog can handle it. Even though it almost knocked me out of the damn swing. I mean, it almost knocked me out of the swing. So.
Oh.
But yeah, after that, after all the gardening, I could not record last night.
Man.
I was down for the count.
You text me and said, I'm pretty tired. And I was like, well, we can record in the morning, but we have to record in the morning. You said, money.
The thing was, though, you're the guy that wanted to be on time and be punctual, and you text me at 7:30. I just woke up.
No, it's not about on time and punctual. It's about just recording it this morning because I knew the rest of the day we wouldn't have the chance. So, welcome to S&J in the morning. Yeah.
I think we would have an awesome morning show. I think we should do one.
What do you mean?
Do one before work.
Like a separate than the Breedy Five?
Yeah, we do one every morning before we went to work. If we had jobs where you could go in at 8 o'clock,
Yeah.
I would do it.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you?
I mean, if it was like a radio show, because if it's a podcast, you'd be better off to record it the night before.
Well, that's what I'm saying. What would be fun is if it was a radio show and it would just pop through there and go to the radio.
Yeah.
Type of deal.
Yeah, now that would be fun.
That'd be cool, wouldn't
Yeah.
it? And we could just go live.
Yeah, a morning show would be badass.
You could do that with Instagram. You could do an Instagram live morning show.
How many people's up when we're up, though?
Not many.
You know
But
what I'm saying?
the ones that were, they would probably have better shit to do.
Yeah.
Like getting ready.
Yeah.
I hate when somebody calls me. I like getting up early, but don't call me at 5.
Yeah.
I'm up. Don't call me.
Yeah.
This is my time. Don't call me before 6.
Yeah.
If you have to, 5:45. But wait till 6.
That's
if
an
you can.
emergency, though.
Yeah, wait till 6 if you can.
Yeah.
The trouble I have is I'll be on the road, and I like to call people when I'm on the road and talk to people.
Yeah.
I do most of my driving in the mornings. So there's nobody I can call because I'm not with a crew. I'm by myself.
Yeah.
And I'm half asleep. I got to talk to somebody. I thought you quit coffee.
What are you talking about? This is the first cup I've had in months.
Okay, so you quit coffee.
I didn't necessarily quit coffee. I didn't want it.
Let's see. Is it dark?
No, because Kayla made it.
Let's see. Golly, son.
I know.
That's a creamer cup.
I know. It's not even working for me.
You're cream puff.
Oh, she come in the bedroom there, and I was pulling my pants on, and she said, you want me to make you some coffee? I said, yeah, sure. And she said, all right, I'm just going to make it like mine. And I went in there and got it, and I was like, "Oh, did you make me any coffee, or you just put creamer and water in there?"
I can't. I can only drink certain coffees at McDonald's, and then the ones I make myself.
Yeah.
Wendy's was good too. Wendy's had good.
Wendy's
coffee.
had good coffee?
Yeah, they were good.
See, I ain't tried their coffee.
I was very surprised. And we're back.
What up?
I definitely think we could do better than
Big Show on the radio?
Big Show on the radio. The only thing, it would be hard to talk about something every single morning.
Yeah.
Especially, we're doing this in the morning. It's not easy.
Yeah, it's a lot easier for me to do it not. But
When I'm not super tired.
And the hard part for me about a morning show would be, you know, they keep up with current events every morning. I feel like
Yeah.
you would be better at that.
Yeah.
But I could give a shit less what's going on in the world.
Well, but too, like it would depend on what station we were on. Like if we were on a pop music station, I don't keep up with Katy Perry.
Yeah.
I guess I would. Like I guess your whole thing would be different if you worked at a pop station.
But if you worked at a pop station, could you sit down and listen to Katy Perry and enjoy it?
I think I would like to work at a classic rock station.
The Ride.
I could do a morning show at a classic rock station.
Yeah.
But
Or a what's that XM station? Something 2K.
Pop 2K,
Yeah.
I'd kill that, son.
Yeah,
or
that-
maybe
102 Jams.
yeah, like 90s on 9.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
I could do that. But the thing with those are, I don't know if they have like there's dedicated talk stations for those
Yeah.
for Sirius. Like the other ones are straight music.
Yeah.
Because I'd be pissed too if I was paying for Sirius XM and somebody came on talking about bullshit. You know? But
But I'm talking about like that era of like the 2000s.
yeah,
Rap and pop.
Definitely, I could do that.
That would be fun.
And it would be fun to keep up with the current events of those era of
Like
artists.
if you recreated, like you in between the songs, you talked about those artists and what they did during that time.
That'd be fun. Or this day stuff would be fun for me.
Yeah.
Like what happened this day.
2002.
All throughout the year, though. Like
Yeah.
all throughout the years, like even back in the 1910s. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
I wouldn't pick some bullshit.